My name's Dave Staack with DuoLift Manufacturing out of Columbus, Nebraska. Been with the company for a little over a year, and we've come out with our liquid applicator LA1750. That's a model right behind me here. We're showing with 17 coulters, which would be a 16-row unit. Carries a 1,750 gallon tank, fully drainable. And we got a ground drive pump on there, John Blue ground drive pump, 9055. With that pump, we can apply fertilizer to 16 rows. We come back with a half rate on the outside that allow you to put fertilizer down every row, which, depending on your soil texture, that's very important. As far as the structure of it, it folds up. We have hydraulic down pressure on the outside wings. We all automatically, the way this machine is being shown right now, it shows the gull winging. So as you raise the center bar up, it'll automatically bring the wings up to a 45 above the crop, so you don't have crop damage when you're turning around on end rows. What you're doing is putting you're side dressing your crop at the optimum time when it needs it the most for growth, which then helps your yield. So by side dressing it when it needs it, the crop will do a lot better, and your bushels will be a lot more at the end of the year. So basically, this machine lays out with the ground drive unit on it. It's a very simple unit to operate. You get your rates, you put your orifices in the nozzle bodies, and go from your speed that you want to travel, and we'll get the rate you want on. And also just by adjusting the setting on the pump. This feature here is a hydraulic down pressure. Counterclockwise is reducing the down pressure. Clockwise is increasing the pressure on it. Nice clean area where you hook up your hoses to your tractor. We do have light kit on the unit too. I'll show you on the back side as we go around. Capable of hooking into your tractor's power system, so you got lights when you're traveling down the road for safety. So our coulters, we got shield coulters on our unit with a perforated blade. Allows you to open up that ground if you want to do knife injection or injection nozzles. So we can do either function with these units. The ground drive unit is here, as she shows you. It's got the NGP 9055 John Blue pump. Our ground drive, it's very simple. You drop the bar and it engages it. You left the bar, it disengages it. So you don't have any issues of turning things off and on or whatever, damaging anything. So very clean, very durable system set up there. This feature here, this is our hydraulic cylinder that controls the wings and the down pressure on the wings. Plus it also does our gull winging that I talked about earlier. This short cylinder allows that wing to come up at a 45 on the outside as this center bar lifts. So again, when you're turning around, you're not damaging crop. And as you can see in a little bit, she'll show you how much clearance we have on the outside of our wings. We got gauge wheels to run or set our depth on our wings, so you can apply your fertilizers in the depth you want. So setting your gauge wheels, and then on our cylinders on the center section, we do use center stops to control the depth of your coulters. So this here demonstrates our injection with a nozzle. We need to use the H-quarter-U T-jet nozzle for our systems, because depends on if you run 10 pounds of pressure or 100 pounds of pressure, you're going to stay pencil thin injection site. You won't get the splattering you'll see with the dish shake cones. The other options, like I said, is this one's being shown with the knives. Just another option you can do. We did back swept knives on here. We can also do front sweep knives. And with that, there's a nut welded on here. If you do this front sweep, we can put a bolt in here and hold that knife right off the disc, so you don't have trash build up in the between there. Our nozzle bodies, each row's got a nozzle body on it, 2-pound cap. We got our orifice in this as well, which the orifice will set your rate that you're putting on. And that's all sized when you tell us how fast you're going to travel, how many gallons you want on an acre. That's right in here, so very clean. The hose stays charged the whole time. Once you left the center bar, it won't run out because of the diaphragm checks. Here's the light kits that I was telling you about on our applicator. These are out here at the width of our bar when we're folded up and transport. And we also have lights on the back end of the bar as well. We have a 5-gallon fresh water tank to wash your hands off when you're done. That way, you know, fertilizer's sticky, so you don't want to get it all over everything. So wash them off, conveniently located right by the 3-inch quick fill valve. We do have a decal on here promoting our brand. Also, we went with tank increments so you can see where your fluid level is. The increments on the tank you can never read, so this will give you a better visual of where the fluid level's at. We do carry a 3-inch quick fill all the way through up to the tank. We have a shutoff valve underneath on the tank, so you can shut that off if you have some issues. And then we tee off of that, go to 2-inch to go into the pump. We have a 2-inch line strainer on the bottom that you'll need to clean periodically. It states right here on our information. And we also have a valve down under here that you shut it off when you're quick filling so you don't pressurize the pump. That way fertilizer don't push through the system. Again, here's some other lights that are on the back end of it. So we got lights on the rear end of it and on the side, so we got all sorts of warnings as you're going down the road. Hopefully that'll help. And you know, that's pretty much it on it. This side's the same as the other side, so that's the nuts and bolts of things that are important on what we feel, and the people that use it when we're test marketing it and checking it out and getting their opinions, all loved it for how simple it was to run, and they didn't have no slippage on the ground drive, as opposed to some companies have press wells and their slippage can happen if there's heavy dew in the morning or whatever. It's available 2025 for the spring of 2025. We're going to get a fair amount of them out and test them, get people's feedback on them, and then we'll probably tweak it, be ready for 2026.